So this is episode 14. Whoa, right. And Mark isn't with us. Why is Mark not with us?
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
It's been the 7th time.
Take 20.
We just had to dock his wages for not throwing it up.
Yeah. But no, he is a mutant anyway, so it's probably better that he's not here.
There's more room on the screen.
More room on the screen, and we don't have to look at his big, horrible face.
Or listen to his fucking whiny little voice, little 12-year-old girl voice. I think it's a wrong there. Do you think so? Yeah.
Oh, this is gold already. This is already the best episode we've ever recorded.
Hang on, I'm getting naked.
Yeah.
I'm getting naked.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
So, so this is episode 14, and the last one we talked about was 265. We made all our picks. What did you think of it anyway?
265. That was Lewis and Gann, yeah?
Yep.
Some good fights on it.
There was some good fights on it, I have to say.
Yeah, I was surprised, but not surprised. I was surprised by one result and how it came about, which would be Luque. I didn't see that coming at all now.
Yeah, that was definitely the surprise for me as well, because in that fight, the second Chiesa got his arms around Luque's neck, I thought, this could be over in the next 10 seconds. 10 seconds max.
I do know, I'm saying it there last time, I do know Luque is no slouch on the ground.
He's not.
He's a black belt. I'm not 100% sure, but I do know he's not to be fucked on the ground.
Absolutely not. But
he seems to have the best of both worlds, whereas his hands are fucking stone and his granite chin, and he can handle himself on the ground.
Yeah.
I didn't see him tapping Chiesa though.
No, neither did I. I didn't see Chiesa tap him, to be honest with you. It's not a pick I ever would have made.
No.
I would have said Luque by KO or TKO before I would have said by sub. You went with Luque by TKO, yeah? You called the fighter and the round. You didn't get the
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Sub. What?
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
2 out of 3 is pretty good, man. Did you see the Song Yadong fight against Casey Kennedy?
Yeah. That opened the main card.
Yeah, it was a split decision win. I think
I gave you a dong all 3 rounds. I haven't taken all 3 rounds there.
Yeah, so did I. I was surprised when they said split decision. I seen him taking all 3 rounds, and at the end of the fight, fucking Casey Kennedy, jumps up on the and he starts
after the decision was announced. That's what I was kind of thinking, like, get down there, you clown.
Mate, what are you doing?
Like, it was clear that he didn't win the fight, I think.
Oh, it's obvious as fuck.
Yeah.
It was absolutely stone cold obvious that there was no way.
A clown there.
He looked like an absolute ass clown.
Yeah. It's a good fight, busy fight.
It was a busy fight, yeah.
That and the Aldo fight, I think, were the standouts on the card.
Where?
And I suppose actually Tisha Torres and Angela Hill put on a good show as well.
Tisha Torres is tough as nails, isn't she?
She's like they were saying during the fight, she's only lost to the best of the best.
I know, yeah.
Like that's what I call that, I think, as well. Torres on points. She is just that combo. I was looking at it there, and she throws combos that wouldn't they're crazy. Like she'll throw like a front kick and then go into a spin and back fist and into an uppercut. Like who does that?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like she
Especially
throws
someone so
variety,
short.
Yeah, she's tiny.
She's short. She's compact. She's muscular, but she's quite athletic.
Yeah, she's ripped as fucking.
She is.
Self.
Angela Hill had in that fight had a 4-inch reach advantage, but I don't think you could have guessed by watching it.
They were saying in her corner to stay away from the front kicks, whereas they should have been telling her to use front kicks. No,
absolutely, 100%, 100% agree with you.
Yeah, but like
Keisha
it's Torres,
in her defense, Torres was using front kicks and side kicks absolutely, fucking perfectly.
Yeah, she was.
Keep a fighter who has a longer range away from you while you set up your stuff. She was using them perfectly. Angela Hill, it almost looked like she'd never seen a front kick before.
Yeah,
from someone who's
totally taken aback. Like when she pushed Torres back to the cage and she got like the body control and that, like she looked like that was her key to victory.
Yeah.
And she just, I don't know whether she was fought off and I put her off it, or else she just didn't bother fucking using it. But she stayed in the outside way too much someone who's getting kicked and fucking punched out of the game. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think she just, it felt like by round 2, Angela Hill was looking like a different fighter from round 1. She was looking deflated, flat-footed.
Yeah.
And I don't know what way her training goes. I don't know what she does, but if she looks back, I'm assuming she's going to look back on this. Her head movement was almost non-existent.
Yeah.
She was not moving her head off the center line at all. She was backing up straight. She was moving forward straight.
And for someone that to be fighting someone like Torres, who will throw like 3 or 4 shots, and you think their combo attack is over, and then she's got another 3 on the end of it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like it's a bad game plan.
It is, and on top of that, Torres throws with a surprising amount of power.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Gets into range. She gets right in there underneath someone else's range, and she lets you have it.
Yeah, she's a savage.
Yeah.
I think they were saying she's only lost against Joanna.
Yeah.
Yang and Rose.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah. So she's lost against the top of that division.
Yeah, it doesn't come any better than them 3. No. Like, boy, like I think she'll get another. She'll get another title run after that. I think.
I would be surprised if she doesn't. Really would. She looked great. Even that bit, she threw a weird combo. I think it was towards the end of round 2. I think she threw a load of punches, ended with a spinning hook kick or something like that missed, and then she just kept on spinning, and it looked like a move to a Street Fighter or something like that. It was absolutely mental looking, but it just shows her confidence in her own striking abilities. She's not afraid to string a load of combos together and just kind of go for it.
Yeah,
and it didn't look wasted. You know what I mean? It didn't look like she was just winging shit and hoping for the best. She was stringing things together.
I've seen her throwing a kick, and if I'm correct, I haven't seen one of these kicks from me fucking taekwondo days back in the day. But it's an outside crescent kick, I think they call it, where they come up and out,
and it goes out.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Sometimes there's an inside and an outside one. I think the outside is one that comes up the outside and comes in.
Yeah.
Whereas this up the middle and went
in
out.
and out.
It's like, oh, fuck, I haven't seen one of them in a long time.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. She throws these things that you don't think you're going to see, or
you're not expecting.
No. It was a good fight. That was a good fight.
It was a good fight. I think Angela Hill was too hesitant, and I think she was from the very start with those front kicks. I think Angela Hill was put on the back foot and just wasn't sure how to approach the rest of the fight.
I think she was getting her corner and giving her the best advice either.
I don't think so either. She looked stumped.
She looked
flat-footed. She looked a little bit deflated going into round 2.
I'm surprised by it because she's been on a bit of a tear lately.
And she's a seasoned vet herself.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you called that one basically Tisha Torres' decision, yeah? Me and Mark went with Angela Hill on that one.
For
And
a
then
point.
Michael Chiesa, you called that one the Luque, Michael Chiesa Luque fight.
Those two call Hill on points.
I called, probably stupidly, but I just had a feeling Hill TKO. Mark went Hill decision.
Fucking idiots.
Harsh but fair.
Yeah, say it like it is.
Say it like it is. Yeah, what did you think of Aldo?
Aldo looked good. He looked fast, patient, accurate,
Yeah,
strong. I thought he was going to get knocked out in that fight.
yeah.
But like he's shown again that he's still in there. Like he still has it.
He's still in there, and
Where
he has.
Ranked, you know.
He was at that fight. He was ranked 9. Aldo was 5.
I thought he was higher up than that.
Aldo was shown. He was shown that veteran kind of patience. Exactly. He really was, because I think he was willing to just weather round 1 a little bit.
Yeah.
I
think while I was watching it, I was thinking, did he lose the Yan fight because he gassed? Because he was trying to get some respect with his hands in that fight and back Yan up, and it just never happened. So I was kind of thinking that he came into this fight. This isn't his first fight since the Yan fight, I don't think. I don't know, I can't remember. But I was thinking in this fight, he came in with those patients saying, like I'll throw the hard combos when it suits me, but I'll just tip along for the rest of it, which it kind of worked for him.
Yeah, I do think that's possible. I do think that is, but I think what you've just kind of tapped on there is that he was patient. He wasn't, like you said, he wasn't looking to kind of get the respect of the other fighter. He wasn't kind of pushing for it. He was doing a lot of counter fighting.
Yeah.
He was using his jab. Even though, what's his name? Munoz was coming forward a lot. Aldo was doing a better job of landing the jab.
Slip and rip.
And he was landing some absolutely beautiful body shots.
Yeah.
Like he was digging right into them and he was burying them.
He seems to have fallen in love with the body shots most notably since the Jeremy Stevens fight. He fucking ordered Jeremy Stevens' kidneys. Like.
Yeah. That was pretty brutal. But he has a sniper's eye for that though as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He knows where to place it.
Yeah. And what was I going to say to you there? Fucking hell, it's gone. Make some noise there or something like that. Where's Mark? You need him.
But no, Aldo looked great. I have to say, he through the 3 rounds he got progressively better and better. You what?
He didn't throw that many leg kicks.
No, I think the 2 of them landed a couple of leg kicks in round 1.
They only started to throw them.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. But it wasn't a kick heavy fight. It was
is Munez a credentialed wrestler, or was there a reason why he wasn't throwing leg kicks?
I don't know a massive amount.
Someone who's done so much damage in their career with leg kicks.
Yeah.
He seems to have moved away from them lately.
Yeah. Maybe he just wants to show that he's. I mean, we all know he has more than that, but.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Seems to have gone back to basics with his hands.
Yeah, and by round 3, bizarrely, it looked like he was just warming up.
Yeah.
Starting to really settle into those combos.
That's what I mean by the Yan fight. Like, by the 3rd round in the Yan fight, he was. Yeah. You were kind of going, oh, he's in trouble here, like,
because he has nothing else.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He looked
maybe it's possible they used that fight as a blueprint on kind of like what not to do. Let's do the opposite of this. Let's turn the pace right down.
Again, like.
Yeah. But he looked great, and he proved he's a fucking vet, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's good to see him he's kind of since the McGregor fight, he's kind of fallen from grace. I think unless you really know the game.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In any disrespect to that, obviously, but like lads that are just getting into MMA or UFC, as the young kids call it these days, don't they don't go back on a library of someone like Aldo like they should. Do you know
I
what I mean?
know.
Like
I
Aldo
know.
is fucking unreal. Like, and for
Yeah.
so long as well at the top of the game, he was the best of the best. Like,
Yeah.
and like it's good to see him still in there and still putting on a performance like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with you. I think it's easy for kind of newcomers to the sport to see the shine getting knocked off someone and not realize that that shine was there for a fucking reason.
Yeah, and it was
Do you know
there
what I
for
mean?
fun.
For example, imagine if you showed someone. Do you remember BJ Penn fighting Frankie Edgar there?
Yeah,
Do you remember that fight?
yeah,
It was an absolute whitewash.
yeah.
I'm not even sure if BJ Penn threw any strikes.
Yeah, he was just. That's when he came back around again, wasn't it? Like
Yeah.
he's.
If you showed someone that and told them BJ Penn used to be one of the most successful lightweight champions in the history of the sport, you wouldn't know.
Yeah,
You have to kind of dig a little back into the past.
yeah. Like I say, look back on their library. Like,
Yeah, big time. But no, like you said, yeah, it's great to see Aldo still
yeah.
well able to
Yeah,
hold his own.
yeah. At the end of the day, he's one of the kings of the sport.
Big time. Yeah,
You know, like and
big time.
like the same still
And he's a
doing it.
class act as well.
Yeah, yeah, he is. Yeah,
He's not one of those fighters to, you know, smack talk and rile you up
no,
and kind of that kind of, he just
so he lets his
goes
hands
in,
out
does
talking, as they say.
huh?
He lets his hands out of talking, as they
Yeah,
say.
absolutely, yeah. And then the main event.
Oh, it's horrible. I thought it was absolutely horrible to watch that. I was looking actually in the third round, halfway through the third round, stats came up on the screen, and it had whatever fucking Gan stats were, head, body, and leg kicks. I can't remember what they were, but Lewis's was 1-1-1.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not even a fight, man.
Yeah, Gans were in the double digits, I think, at that point when you were talking about.
His head strikes were in the 30s,
Yeah,
and like I say, Lewis was one to the head, one to the body, one to the legs, and I was like, oh, he was got finished shortly after. I think
yeah,
it's horrible to watch a fight like that. Do you know what I mean? It's just like fucking get this big tough dude to stand in there and let someone tee off on them. Like
yeah.
it doesn't interest me at all. Like,
I mean, if you look at it from a slightly detached way, then how do you think Gan's skill set are matching up against a possible title shot based off of that fight? Because let's face it, based off of that fight, Cyril Gan looked more like a Cain Velasquez. Do you know what I mean? He was much more well-rounded than
yeah.
putting him in against Derek Lewis, who's essentially a one-punch knockout artist.
Well, for starters, I think the day of the big heavyweight knockout artist is gone. Like,
Yeah, I think so too.
and so like even Lewis going into that fight said that.
Yeah,
We said that last time, if we win this, the whole heavyweight division should be ashamed of themselves.
yeah,
That's his words, like. And I think looking at Ngannou in his last fight against Miocic said a lot more about him than the Lewis fight did about Gan. Because at least Miocic put it up to
Ngannou.
yes. In the fight. He gave him some problems.
Yeah,
Whereas Gan had a free ride in that fight. Like,
yeah.
do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I'm right in saying it, but Lewis didn't belong in there with Gan at all. I
It
don't think.
was, it was, um, it was a very telling fight, I think,
In what way?
in that when you look at Gan's performance, it really kind of shined a spotlight on the fact that you cannot expect to be able to coast through on a one trick.
Yeah.
Lewis has, let's be honest, he hasn't really shown much else other than his ability to knock people out. I've no idea what his ground game is like. No idea. I couldn't tell you.
He can get back.
He said it himself. I'm the most dangerous blue belt on the planet. Do you know what I mean? So while he might have rudimentary, basic jiu-jitsu, I know blue belt isn't rudimentary, but in MMA, a blue belt,
yeah, it is rudimentary.
You wouldn't want to be dependent on that.
He probably has the same amount of knowledge on the ground that me or you would. As in, you're used to watching fights. You know, if someone fucking jumps on your neck, you grab one of their hands.
Yeah.
Hand
so
control.
That's what he has, I'm imagining. Yeah.
And I think that's how he gets up off the ground when he is taken down.
Yeah.
He grabs the hands and then he works his way up. Like, do you know what I mean? I think that's as far as his ground game goes. Like,
I think you might be right.
Submission or anything, like, do you know what I mean?
Right. So we have that, right? So let's imagine, right? That's as far as his ground game goes. There's no way a fighter like that.
His cardio is awful.
His cardio isn't great.
No ground game. His cardio is dirt.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever rocked him?
Yeah, I mean, like, his resilience isn't great against body shots.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Who was it that fucking nearly made him shit himself in there?
Alistair Overeem, wasn't it?
Probably, yeah.
Or someone hit him with a kick or something
rattled
and the shit loose on him.
Look, come here, he's a character. And,
he's great. I couldn't take that away from him. He's great fun.
Yeah.
But how long could he hold on to a belt with that skill set? Yeah. Now think about Cyril Gane holding that title with his skill set. I think he could defend that a lot. Like, he would be the only fighter to defend the heavyweight belt so far in the history of its sport. The sport has been Miocic. Right? Yeah. Cyril Gane could be that other guy.
He could, if he gets Boy Ngannou, I'd say he will be the man.
Yeah.
The big difference between Gane and Ngannou is that one punch fucking.
It is that one punch thing.
Iteration.
It is, absolutely. Now, while Derek Lewis is a one punch knockout artist, Ngannou is a one punch knockout artist of a different level, I think.
Yeah. Whereas you see Lewis touching your chin and people drop down. Do you know what I mean? Look what Ngannou did to Alistair Overeem.
Oh, I was convinced Alistair Overeem was dead.
How did he not?
That punch nearly knocked me out when I was watching it. It was hefty, wasn't it?
Fucking mortar.
Just imagine, if you will, for a second, that punch, right, hitting some fucking sham in a bar somewhere.
Tell me why you big dope, yeah.
You'd go into fucking orbit.
You'd go out to prison.
Yeah. That'd be straight up manslaughter, wouldn't it? Or murder, actually.
I don't think I've ever seen a scarier knockout.
Hefty.
It was fucking. That's terrifying.
Absolutely terrifying.
It's a different kind of knockout.
It's a different type of knockout power.
Horrible, fucking send shivers up your spine knockout.
Big time, absolutely.
Lewis touching what's his name? The wrestler Blades.
Curtis Blades, yeah.
Blades went down, and you're like, mad knockout power, yeah, because he just touched him.
Yeah.
That knockout power is what Ngannou would do to you.
Yeah, absolutely. While I'm discounting the interim thing, I fucking, my feelings on that. I don't buy it. It makes no sense. But the only obvious next fight for Cyril Gane is Ngannou.
Yeah, who's number one in that division? I was looking at it. Lewis is number 3, or Gane's number 2, or the other way around. Who's the number 1?
That's a good question. I don't know. Mark is usually thanks for letting us down, Mark. Mark's usually good for looking up all those stats.
Not angry. I'm just disappointed.
I'm well disappointed. Brutal, isn't it? But yeah, I have to say, I'm interested to see.
Ghana and Ngannou.
Really, really interested to see how that matches up.
Yeah, I think it's a different kind of fight that you would have got a year ago.
Yeah.
As in Ngannou is a different kind of fighter.
Fighter than he was a year ago. Absolutely, yeah.
We were saying that about when he was in the Miocic fight. And we're drinking hot chocolate.
White Russian.
Oh, I love them.
They're magic. Oh, mate, they're magic.
I'll start making me own. They're fucking deadly.
So good.
But yeah, he's a different kind of fighter. He's a lot more patient in that Miocic fight.
I think that Miocic fight taught him a lot.
Yeah, I think the first one taught him more.
Yeah.
Awful in the first one.
Yeah.
And then the second time around, we seen him different animal.
He approached it completely differently.
Yeah, it is. I prefer that fight to Lewis and Ngannou.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Me too. Hashtag me too. But yeah, it was a good card all in all. So
I don't think I watched the prelims. I don't think
I actually didn't get around to seeing the prelims.
Nothing standing out to me there, so I don't know if I watched it or not.
The scorecard on this is you won. You got 5 points. Me and Mark got 3. So you're still in the lead, Master Edmonds. Yeah. Yeah, you fucking aced it. You got Luque, he's TKO. You had a TKO in round 1, but you got that. You got Tisha Torres and Song Yadong. So you fucking aced it.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. Huh?
I'm hardcore superstar.
You sure fucking are. Now, let's have a look at
who's next.
So, the next is a UFC fight night.
It's not on for a couple of weeks, is it?
It's not on until, I'll tell you now what date it's on. It's on, I'll just look this up now. Yeah, so it's next week. It's the 21st.
All right.
So it'll be next week at some stage. And the will I read out the main card?
Do.
Right. Well, it starts off in the flyweight division with Alexandra
Pantoja.
Yeah, Pantoja against Brandon Royval.
That's a good fight.
Okay.
That's their lightweights.
Flyweights.
Flyweights.
Now, I'll be honest, I'm not sure if I know or if I've seen Brandon Royval.
I think you have seen, if it's the fellow I'm thinking of, he's had 2 or 3 fights. Could be wrong. Need Mark for his stats. But I think he's putting
I seen him beating Tim Elliott. I'm just looking up his record. Tim Elliott. That's what I know him from. Submission. Yeah. Arm triangle. Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna pick him in that fight.
You're gonna go with him, are you?
Yeah. By submission.
Okay.
And I will pick round 2. Not really sure why. Just feels right. I feel it in my waters.
Okay, I'm going to go for him as submission because I remember being quite, now that I've seen it.
Tim Elliott is pretty fucking good.
Tim
Elliott's not at all.
No, not at all. I'm going to go sub round 2 as well. I'm going to get Mark to text me what his picks are. I'll add it to them. Then lightweight is Vince Pichel versus Austin Hubbard.
Don't really know Austin Hubbard.
Just have a look and see if I find out.
From hell, Vince Pichel, isn't that what his name is?
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, man. I think Michelle's pretty good. He's pretty handy.
He is handy.
So
He has a who did he? Did he? Yeah, he got a decision win against Jim Miller last.
did he? Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
even know that same way.
yeah,
As far as I remember, he looked pretty handy in that fight.
yeah.
Kept on, stopped the takedowns. I got Michelle by points, I think.
Yeah, I was just left writing down for myself. Pichel by unanimous decision. Then a heavyweight. We have Chase Sherman
Right?
versus Parker Porter.
Don't know him.
Don't know him either.
Chase Sherman is pretty heavy-handed, but pretty. He's resilient. Sherman on points.
Parker Porter only has 2 fights in the UFC. He was beaten by Chris Dawkins, and he once again against Josh Parisian decision.
Doesn't
Yeah,
ring a bell.
Chase Sherman is Chase Sherman is quite heavy-handed, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He went the distance with Arlovsky there a while ago, I think.
Yeah, but he lost that, didn't he?
He lost it, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go.
I'll go with Chase Sherman. And I'm gonna go Chase Sherman TKO round 2. Where are you going?
Sign on points. Don't know. I don't know what your man's like. How did your man lose his fight against Dawkins?
Tell you now.
Dawkins is KO'd lad since he came in.
Yeah, TKO punches and knees.
Yeah, well then
Round 1.
I'll go Sherman KO round 1. KO TKO.
Okay. Next up, we're looking at a return because I haven't seen him in ages. I just want to see when his last fight was. His last fight was February. I must have. Oh no, I did see it. Jesus. Clay Guida
Oh yeah.
versus Mark Madsen.
I don't know any of these people.
No, let me have a look at Mark Madsen. He's Danish.
Right.
Kind of looks like GSP.
Ringing a bell.
Mark Madsen has 2 fights in the UFC. He last beat Austin Hubbard decision. Clay Guida is one of those fighters, isn't he? He makes it difficult to look good against them.
Yeah. Yeah. Cardio.
He's non-fucking stop. I'm not even going to talk about his cardio. He's non-stop from the beginning of fucking round 1 till the end of round 27.
Yeah.
He's going with the same clip.
Not
fucking
cool.
playing air guitar and headbang after, you know.
Guida on points.
Guida on points. What was Guida's last win? Let me just have a look. Decision against Michael Johnson.
Who did he fight last?
Huh?
Who did he fight last?
Michael Johnson.
Oh, and he won that decision.
Yeah. So you're going with Clay Guida by points?
Yep.
I am going to go with Jesus. Nearly all of Guida's wins have been decisions.
Yeah, he's not a big finisher at all.
The last finish he has was 2011, Takanori Gomi.
Christ.
10 years without a finish.
That's terrible.
Isn't it?
It's shocking. That's a
lot.
No,
I'm sorry. He got a TKO win against Joe Lozon 4 years ago.
I don't remember that fight.
Yeah.
Is he retired now?
Lozon?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lozon, I think, coaches now.
Great fighter. Used to love watching him fight.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Clay Guida. I'm going to go split decision.
All right.
And then the main event, the middleweight fight.
Call.
Huh?
Tough one to call.
It is a tough one to call.
Gastelum.
Yeah. Cannonier is ranked 4 or something, 3 or 4, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who got around there a while ago? He had a fight there a while ago, and he lost it on points.
Yeah, Whitaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think this will be the same. I'd say Gastelum beats him on points. He's a tough lad, Cannonier. He'll take big shots, but he'll take them all night long. And he's just not at that level of Whitaker and fucking Gastelum. And he's not a top 5 lad there, I don't think. I'd say he's ranked 4.
I think 4 or 3 or something like that, yeah.
Don't think he etches into that bleeding top echelon at all. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm going to go Gastelum on points.
Bizarrely, Gastelum's last fight was Whitaker as well.
I'll say, yeah.
Yeah.
He obviously lost that.
He lost that, yeah. I am going to go with Cannonier. And I'm going to go with a TKO finish. I'm going to go with round 2.
Reckon TKO's Gastelum?
Yeah.
When's the last time he got TKO'd?
The last time he was KO'd was Bisping. Bisping knocked him out.
Huh.
It was the UFC fight night, like 4 years ago.
Yeah. I don't know why, but I was actually thinking he knocked Bisping out.
No. You're probably thinking of Dan Henderson, right?
What a pretty knockout.
One of the best knockouts ever. It was amazing. And it was amazing because at the time, Bisping was kind of playing the arrogant British kind of character, and everyone hated him.
Yeah. They were coming off the TUF then, weren't they?
That's exactly what it was, yeah. Yep.
And just calm all the way through and fucking Bisping trying to be the prick, yeah.
Yeah. Such a good knockout.
Yeah.
What did you say you're going to go with Gastelum? What?
Gastelum on points.
Okay, so that's our picks for that. Some interesting matchups. I know there's a couple of fighters that I don't know, probably the same as yourself on that.
Yeah.
Well, sure, we'll see how it goes. I'll get Mark to send in his picks. All the wrong picks, probably, knowing him. And we'll put the right end down and we can have a laugh at them. What?
In second place.
When?
With the picks.
Who's in second place? Tell you now. So if we add up the scores from last week's as well, Mark is in second place.
Pick up your game there, will it?
Yeah, I need to up my game.
Knew that. I just wanted to make you say it.
What?
Knew that. I just wanted to make you say it.
Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Right, so look, we leave it there because that was a short one, 30 odd minutes.
Tell me on your recipe for a white Russian there.
I will do, definitely. God damn tasty. All right, we'll leave it at that, and we'll do another one next week, and we'll see how the picks go, right?
All right, bud.
All right, buddy.
Talk to you.